And would you have a little look at who's coming up right now? Adjustments made to Sun Ying Sha, who's showing what that means. So by the way, that has just created a huge roar here.
The time is now. The Infinity Arena, the place to be. You're watching the WTT Champions Macau 2025, presented by Galaxy Entertainment Group. And it's an exciting time to be here in Macau, China. Session number 1, we saw Bernie Such and Hana Goda put on quite a fight in that 3-1 victory for Bernie. Thibaut Poiré with a bagel for Yi Sang-soo every game by the narrowest margin of 2. Kanak Jha will have a rematch against Dong Chio to finish off the session. But first, we've got the woman at the top of the game, Sun Ying Sha versus Anna HURSEY.
Players for the women's singles, representing Wales, Anna HURSEY. Representing China, Sun Ying Sha.
So here she is, Her Majesty Sun Ying Sha enters the Infinity Arena, catwalking slowly over to a bench that she spent a fair amount of time, because she spends a lot of time on court. She survives, she thrives. She is the woman of the WTT era. Anna HURSEY alongside John Murphy there will be getting ready for a best-of-5 battle. First player to win 3 games to 11 must win by 2. We'll move on to the round of 16. And here is the tale of the table. It's their first time meeting here in the WTT era. The world number 1 for more than 3 years now versus the world number 76, a wild card. This is a big opportunity. We don't take these wild card opportunities lightly. Well now, highest world ranking 69 versus one who's been at 115 of 126. My goodness. Well, our umpire for the match, Kin, will be taking care of the coin toss to determine where the players stand and who serves. Sun Ying Sha has worked so hard. Muscles galore, cool head, and just so adaptable. Anna HURSEY has been quickly rising as well. Well, I say as well. Sun Ying Sha has risen quite a lot. She's still rising. She has to because of the rest of the world.
For the toss,
all chasing.
White, blue. White, blue. Blue. That side.
Really took her time here.
HURSEY, you want to serve or receive? Service.
So Anna HURSEY with the second choice, the winner of the coin toss. Sun Ying Sha evaluates both sides of the court and says, I'm going to be on the right side. And service chosen by the Welsh Anna HURSEY. I'm Adam Bobrow, and I'm thrilled to be here by someone not too far away from Anna HURSEY. It's friend and fellow table tennis enthusiast and evangelist, Fraser Riley. Welcome back.
Thank you much, Adam. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous. This is going to be a fantastic match, and this is exactly why you apply for a wild card. What an opportunity for Anna HURSEY.
19 years old. You already heard about the world rank number 76. A title to her name in the WTT era. Not so many other world rank number anything 40 and above will have that. Here and there, of course. Sun Ying Sha, get ready. 16 titles. My goodness, 24 years old. And come November, what, 4th? I think we'll be seeing her hit a quarter of a century. 91%. A lot to talk about here. The results you can see in Macau. Champion in 2022, the first Champions Macau. 2023, a semifinal, and a champion last year. So she is the defending champion of this very event. So lots to live up to. It hasn't been the best last few months, but here's a little taste of what victory's like here in Macau at this event. It was Wang Yidi on the other side of the table, who's done well against Xia, but the short side of the table there, and a smothering shot to set up championship point. And there it is, half long serve low and well placed. And a pat on the back, a good handshake, a subtle smile, and it's Sha with another title. One of 16 she's taken in the WTT era. So talk to us about Anna HURSEY, Fraser.
She's a close to the table attacker. She takes the ball off the bounce. She's good on both wings. She's quick. She reads the direction of play very well. I think she's a very, very promising attacking player. Of course, the under-21 and under-19 champion at European level.
We've had a chance to see her if you follow table tennis closely, which many of us do for a lot of good reasons. Like, it's just so much fun to watch.
It is.
By the way, Ma Lin on the bench there, a little surprised. No Coco.
Ladies and gentlemen,
enough, no
let's
Cho
give
Yi
it up for Anna HURSEY and Sun Yingsha. Make some noise!
That was probably the best I've heard that done yet so far in Macau, this event. Not only was it said perfectly, it was responded to by the crowd perfectly. So interesting combination with coach and player here. Always fascinating. I'm sure I'll get some feedback on social media about why that is.
HURSEY to serve. Love all.
So in this best of 5 opening round battle, the round of 32, it's the wild card. Wales' own Anna HURSEY to start off with the serves. Love all. Extra quality on the push from Sha. Will take a little time to adjust to the quality in general throughout.
Yeah, there's going to be extra quality on almost every single ball that Anna's going to be facing here. Doing well in that rally there.
Yeah, a bit more extended here. I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of quality. It makes you wonder who Anna HURSEY had as a practice partner to warm up for this match.
I know yesterday she was training with Min Young Ji from Australia.
3 love.
Yeah, Ji Min Young with the pips, the long pips, no sponge on the backhand, much like Manika Batra, Srija Akula, a handful of other Indian women.
Forgive me, it was actually the other player from Australia. Why is my mind going blank right now? Yang Sileo. There we go, but
still pips on the backhand, except shorter and with sponge.
Yeah.
There you go, interesting. Yang Sileo, very strong, tough battle against Mila Ito yesterday, but getting someone as dominant as Sun Yingsha in the first round, it's an exciting opportunity, but not an optimistic one. In terms of your odds anyway, but she's on the scoreboard here with a parallel. Nice change of direction as you talked about, her speed.
We were told that when she saw the draw, she was sort of thinking to herself, my goodness, I've come so far, only to probably lose. But John Murphy helped her flip that around psychologically.
Sun Yingsha has come so far only to lose.
No, Anna HURSEY.
No, but that's how you flip it, right?
I guess it is.
Go Murphy.
Yeah.
Now, optimism is so important, belief coming to the table. Well, of course, there's going to be a lot to learn here. More so, we would imagine, for Anna HURSEY than the other way around. We've also seen people come to the table many times against world number 1 and cause some major upsets, especially in the opening rounds.
I mean, I'm thinking back to the US smash as well. Hannah Gordon did very, very well against Sun Yingsha, took it to the deciders, so could HURSEY take some heat from that?
Wow. Again, the quality of the opening shots from Sun Yingsha. Anna HURSEY she's quickly adjusted to counter them back, but the finishing shot, Sun Yingsha has a long list of answers ready. And the edge here, just a faint nick. Not to be confused with Saint Nick, delivering gifts on one day a year. So a 3-point lead for Sun Yingsha, but very much in this game, Anna HURSEY, just 3 points down here.
Yeah, long serve, trying to get over the third ball there. But such a spinny receive from Sun Yingsha. I feel like she's really improved her backhand. I mean, it kind of seems counterintuitive to think that a world number 1 needs to improve many things, but that's why the Chinese are so dominant. They never rest on their laurels.
And that's the trick of any competitive sport. When you're world #1, it's not like world #2 through infinity isn't working like crazy to catch up to you and take over your spot.
4-8.
Variation here from Anna HURSEY.
Interesting. So both players have tried to go for a long serve combo, but the spinny backhanders finished the point.
Yeah, it felt like she changed up the depth on that, played a little bit more shallow and slow, Anna HURSEY there, to break the rhythm.
Great power and recovery there from Anna HURSEY.
I was thinking about that slow, spinny shot. You were calling the Bernie Such match. It was very interesting to see from, what, 8-10 in the fourth?
Yeah.
Very interesting to watch. Lots to learn there.
9-5.
Yeah, that spinny backhand is something which can stall an opponent. Your margin for error reduces against those spinnier balls. Tough to calibrate a counter against. But you require fine contact, and if it's a floaty push, it's hard to do it against.
10-5.
And now 5 game points for Ying. Remember, it's a best of 5, so game #1, 1/3 of what is needed.
Let's 10-5. Let's 10-5.
Beautiful long push there, darting out to that wide forehand just to change it up.
Yeah, very, very decisive play from Anna HURSEY. The service went towards the middle. She took it early with the forehand. Coming in with a shovel serve to try and dig herself out of trouble.
So far, so good, digging in the right direction here. Another shovel serve, but it's Sha who digs her way out of this one. 11-7. So, quite a fight here against the world #1. 7 points out of the 18 played, not too shabby, and with some words of wisdom from John Murphy between. Again, younger players tend to need a little bit more from the coach, considering their lack of experience at the big leagues and dissecting the game at such a high level. So, if anyone's going to benefit more from this time, this water break, we'd expect it to be Anna.
You can see she has trouble. You can also play this direction. Off this here, mainly to just give the back. Here, I know you watch look a bit quicker. Always you can play on this deep backhand direction. A little bit higher. Okay. Very good. Place your forehand straight is good. Middle or straight. Only cross if you really feel you can get no offside. Okay. Very good off your serve. Very good possibility. Quite the confidence backhand right. Try to change something. Yep.
Fraser, do you understand Murphy's speech better than I do?
Second game.
Probably, but it's tough to hear in here with all the noise from the crowd.
Cool. Yeah, I guess Sha fans definitely filling the stadium, creating a bunch of atmosphere here.
I couldn't tell whether the fans were cheering for Poirier or whether they were just wanting to see Sha enter the arena as soon as possible.
Oh. They're like, yeah, way to 3-0 him.
Yeah.
You versus you.
1-0.
So one thing I did hear from Murph was you're good in the backhand-to-backhand exchange. Don't be afraid to get into that. You've adjusted well covering the spin is what it sounded like, and then change it up. Make that quick change out to the wide forehand. Look how fluid that is. That's a very solid spinny opening shot, fast drive.
She's got great technique, Anna. Great technique. Such a protege in many ways. Real history maker for Welsh table tennis. They've had some strong players, Charlotte Carey as well.
1-3.
But Anna tipped to be a real star.
Yeah, and this is not the first time we've seen that shovel serve come into effect here and cause some trouble on the other side. Early parts of the game, but a very encouraging start for the Welsh star.
1-4.
Well, I was thinking in the first game, look, she's just taken 7 points off the world number 1. Can she build on that? But then I was also thinking, well, Sun Ying Shah is now more aware of Anna HURSEY, so you know what's going to happen here. So this is a great start from Anna. Quite surprising.
Let
Service warning.
Sun, after toss, remove your hand quickly. Yeah.
When's the last time you heard that warning? Oh, 放弃来.
1-4.
A warning of the free arm, was it?
Yeah. They used to be much more strict on this rule. I don't know if you ever heard the rules defined by the ball and the 2 posts, that nothing can be in that triangle. I feel like it's simply become the ball must be visible to the receiver at all times, so they've been a little bit less strict about that free hand. As most players do toss the ball and then just remove the hand before the contact so that it never blocks vision.
4-3.
Me included. I mean, it's just sort of become part of the game, but fair enough.
Yeah.
So a long serve to the backhand rather than the shovel serve somewhere else on the table, and Shashaw's won 3 straight points from down 1-4.
Yeah, the lead diffused here, and now she's got 2 serves, the world number 1. Couple of important points here for both players.
5-4.
That serve tempting, almost baiting HURSEY into a flick because of the way that she comes into contact with the ball, fairly through the back of the ball compared to a pendulum serve. But HURSEY's flick.
So what I heard at first, shovel serve shorter to the forehand, shorter serve, she has less options. Get her to play passively. When she opens, stay on top, keep spinning, stay forward. And then go to the deep backhand more than the middle if you can. Anything else you caught?
Mostly that, and I think don't play too high trajectory. Don't come up the ball too much. Focus your energy out in front.
Well, let's see here. It's the world number 1 with a second serve and a 1-point lead. And a nice tight serve, pendulum. Again, it's the beware of dog sign that just puts that much more pressure on the person looking to hop the fence. You know that that third ball attack is waiting and that it's dangerous. Quite an exchange, this one. The last shot didn't appear to miss by much either. Anna HURSEY, and a quick, fiery point.
Miraculously getting back, and Sun Ying Shah not admiring her own shot, fighting until she knows the point is over. A lot of players would have not expected that back and not recovered.
That's the beauty of when it is the standard. There's nothing for Sun Ying Shah to admire. It's just another day of taking care of business. It's another shot that's expected. But a good pull from the middle here, right off that rib cage to the wide forehand. Perfect adjustment. The placement, look how low that is. Again, fisheye, but still, that was a low shot from that position. The speed game.
Incredible. And she learned from her mistake in the receive before, where she'd missed a similar one there with that guide flick on the forehand.
So good in the fast exchange. Even the parallel shot that came back to point before. These are fast balls coming in. Oh, speaking of which, just in case you thought 10 was the top of the volume knob, Anna HURSEY turning it up a bit. Get your earplugs out for this. And sonic boom! Flat shot to the cross court. Oh, welcome to my house, the house of pain.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And now she's got a lead here. Wow.
It's been back and forth from 4-1 up to trailing. Ma Lin needs a drink. Water, of course, here, as we're sponsored and well prepared, well hydrated. Oh, the blistering backhand on top of the bounce. Anna HURSEY right now on her toes and on her A game.
And she's won 2 more points than what she did in the opener. Incredible.
She's got a 2-point lead. Her receive game is going to be crucial. Can she keep it short? What's going to be the attempt here? Depends on what comes in, as always. Fast, long serve, and she spins it with the backhand. The player who took 7 points, the wild card, world rank number 76 in game 1. And Shasha adapts, by the way. She gets better as the match goes deeper. Anna HURSEY's just won 6 of the last 8 points, and she's got 3 game points here in game 2. The forehand flick, soft shot attempted. It's interesting. My thought process, as you heard out loud the point before, was how do you keep it short against Shasha? But of course, if it comes long, Anna HURSEY had the answer. But here, trying to keep it short, it's a subtle variation from Shasha.
It is. Another good example where Shasha has intelligently deployed that no-spin service. Made it look like it was backspin that time.
2 game points left. Ooh. If she had a timeout right now, she would take it. That said, she's going to use that sort of internal timeout and just have that conversation with herself and John Murphy in her head for a second serve with a game point left.
10-9.
Keeping that ball dry, the responsibility of the server, and could be crucial. Good idea, doesn't miss by much, but it's Shasha who finds a way to be the thorn there in the side, right into that hip.
Couldn't replicate what she did out of the crossover earlier. HURSEY, a protective flick from Sun Ying Shao off of the wider serve, but spinny and well placed.
So deuce here, alternating serves. There it is, right into the elbow, finds it. That was a big point. The deeper these points go, the less you feel like the advantage is with Anna HURSEY.
She didn't panic there, the Welsh star. Shasha trying to change the pace, slow the game down with the backhand.
So it's a 4th game point here for Anna HURSEY. Oh, the quality a little bit off the top of the net. But Wales, Wales, Wales. She has made her way through and taken a game. It's a level playing field here between the Welsh star, the wild card, and Her Majesty Sun Ying Shao. This is quite the spectacle. The serve that was effective, but more impressively for me, the rallies. This isn't one and done. This isn't I need to just play out of my mind and try to finish the point. This is I'm ready to go glove to glove, toe to toe, and hang with you in the rally. Shasha is going to have to twist the Rubik's Cube in some different ways. Wouldn't be surprised if she does, but the conversation and the match continue in game 3 at 1 game apiece. It's tied with Shasha and Anna.
Third game. HURSEY to serve. Love all.
So Anna HURSEY with some momentum right now. Just took a game off of the world number 1. That's a crack in the windshield. Will it continue? Shasha says, "Ich don't think so." The turn on this. Man, is that quick. This is where the muscle and the core strength comes in. An occasional German commentary.
I was going to say, you're going for some German there?
just a bit.
Ambition.
Funny, I thought you said ambition, and I was like, yeah, it was ambitious. Well, good attempt out here. It's Shasha with the flawless start here after the first 2 points on receive, taking both. Barely any bounce on that forehand, that hard sponge, a lot to talk about there. Oh, what a combination. The Chiquita, the amount of side spin. So much wrap on this receive.
Yeah, elbow high. I think it just clipped the net, but it doesn't take away from how impressive that combination was. Untouchable ball for Sun Ying Sha, playing the short side there, HURSEY. Points going against serve so far this game.
That's the first point won by a server. So a 3-1 lead here. Much the opposite of what we saw last game, where Sha was down 1-4 before turning things around, winning 4 in a row and sending a timeout the way of Anna HURSEY.
The long serve works that time. We've seen both players try it. We've seen that when they've gone for it, the receiver has often won the point, but that time won outright from HURSEY. No giveaway with the forward motion. It had the surprise factor.
Good step around here, this pivot. You could feel the pressure. That said, if Anna HURSEY plays this one like she did the opposite time down the line on the forehand side, we've seen her cover and reach. That placement was just so wide, it was tough to really angle back to the table. A little tough to tell who the crowd's behind here.
Not.
Oh yeah, not. That's true.
5-2.
But I'm sure that HURSEY's earned a few fans here.
Yeah, you have to imagine immediate respect for challenging the woman at the top of the game. Oh, spanked.
4-6.
Again, the variation in the serves, subtlety sets up that third ball slap. Hey, there's Coco Cho Yika, personal coach. Up. Good little look there. He's got a Tommy Lee Jones sort of vibe.
I see that.
2-7.
Extending her lead here, Sun Ying Sha. It's interesting, isn't it? Cho Yika was coaching Kwaiman earlier. He's not here for Sun Ying Sha for whatever reason. We can speculate, but I mean, might not be as deep as what we think.
Oh, I wasn't thinking anything deep. I'm just excited for this here.
Let. 2-7.
Nice shallow spin shot here. A taste of the medicine that was given to Sha earlier on in game number 1 even though that wasn't the game that Anna took. Sha showing her versatility in the open rally. Oh, quality push. And it allows some fast footwork. I shouldn't even say allowed. It almost forces fast footwork. If Sha doesn't move quickly and step on this, she doesn't get around, and that shot is, well, unmatched.
Yeah, so proactive. It's impending doom. Oh, and again, a great flick from Anna HURSEY. Nothing wrong with that at all.
A solid receive, well anticipated. Sha's learned the patterns out here. It's been a study, and it always is. Win or lose, there's a lot to take. What's happening is all data. And here's some data for you. 8 game points for the world number 1. Cracking backhand. Love the quality and the sound of that backhand.
Yeah, crisp there.
Forehand flick carries long. Again, it's the beware of dog sign. It's the pressure waiting. Sha's in better position for shots this time around. This game, she was everywhere she needed to be a little bit early. And not moving early, just recovering quicker and getting ready to move quickly. Forehand flick doesn't miss by much. There's respect, but there is not the same result this time around. Sha has closed any loopholes that we've seen. 11-3, the most dominant game yet. She's 1 game away from the round of 16.
Thank you for your cooperation.
here's a little look at a zoomed in part of the draw. The winner of this match will be playing with Bernie. We shall see. So, Hanagoda had a quite exciting match, and Bernie getting the better of the two options there. So Bernie waiting for the winner here. She's beaten Xia before, T2.
Sun to serve. Love all.
So Xia drives the ball here and gets ready. She leads 2-1 after winning 11-3 in the last game.
HURSEY again faring well in the speed game, but now Sunying Xia just seems to be a bit more in her groove. We saw Sunying Xia win with a couple of winners early on in the last game, and then she slowed the game down as if to intimidate Anna HURSEY, and it worked.
When someone's really, really good at their job, it's almost like they can dangle it on a string. They can just remind you how good they are.
Yeah.
Let you feel the heat and go, okay, you want to follow that? But guess what else I've got?
I felt that straight from the slow walkout of Sunying Xia.
But here it's the shovel serve once again. She comes digging in around and under this ball. Anna HURSEY gets a straight out point. Her serve success on that specific serve, no matter where it is on the table, has been quite high.
Interesting rally there, slightly softer shots played. Just changing her around, Sunying Xia. After HURSEY played that parallel, Sun was like, okay, I'll play the longer length.
And this time a little bit more on the in and out, bringing Anna HURSEY into that shorter forehand and sending her back to the deep backhand corner. 13 of the last 16 points. Xia not sharing with the village. That's what happens when you sit up in the throne sometimes. You just need to take control. And here at the first towel break, she definitely has. At least from the start. It was game number 2 after all, where it was 4-1 for Anna HURSEY. And then she was down 4-5. And yet she came back to win the game. Different story, though, being down after having been beaten 11-3 in the third. Good calm here. Again, it just brings me back to the Bernie-Hana match. Hanagoda, that is. Sometimes keeping it in play and saying, you know what, I'm going to invest in positioning and wait for my opponent to try and rush this. Oh, second bounce. This is, well, an ace.
Yeah, technically speaking, it is. Sunying Xia waiting for something that didn't fully come through.
It's a beautiful serve, low, perfectly placed, just inside the baseline. To get Xia to believe that it was attackable really took some fine, fine placement. And of course, it could have been. But if Xia can't, then who can? So, service game strong on both sides. And the switch here, Anna HURSEY making some moves. It is now or never. Anna HURSEY in a must-win situation. Clever idea, little baby strawberry with a follow-up forehand to the wide corner. The idea is right. If I'm Murphy, I'm on my feet saying, good.
Yep, she pushed out. She got the bat high. Ready to counter, but it was just a well-placed, good quality ball from Xia. Knowing that it probably would have been a winner, added pressure to it. I feel as though she's lost a little bit of her way with the forehand flick.
This is tricky. For me, again, the shot is the right choice. It's just tough to play, keeping it deceptive and still getting quality on it. Xia seems to be everywhere she needs to be. For example, doesn't pivot too early, just at the point of contact, maybe just a brief moment after. Let's watch one more time. Yep. That was right at the baseline. It was a perfectly executed long serve, and then Well, one good shot deserves another here as Sha returns the favor.
9-4.
And it looks like now Sun Ying-sha's in the ascendancy, about to win the match. It's been a great fight from Anna HURSEY. I've been impressed, but Sun Ying-sha probably going to be too strong.
That said, we've seen greater comebacks, and they're still keeping score, so I have no crystal ball. If I do, it doesn't tell me the future. I don't have a lot of stuff. I don't have a crystal ball. That said, it is 6 match points for the world #1 to get through a very impressively strong wild card here in Anna HURSEY. Oh, the forehand flick gets countered back. A smacking shot spanked back to the barriers, and Sha closes the door to what has been a spectacular fight. I think Wales, the UK, Europe has a lot to look forward to in Anna HURSEY, let alone the HURSEY family and everybody else in her camp. Sun Ying-sha recognizing excellence on the other side of the table and really turning up the game. Games 3 and 4 only allowing the same score Anna HURSEY got in game #1 total. Sun Ying-sha does what Sun Ying-sha does. And it's a high five to Ma Lin, looking for another title to add to that collection to make 16 become 17. She continues through to the round of 16. Sha strong as always, as usual. And here, again, welcome to the international map, Anna HURSEY of Wales.
I think this is a match that HURSEY will look back at in a few years and say, do you know what, I did myself proud there. I challenged the world #1. I forced her into having to raise her game. So, well played, Anna. Congratulations, of course, to Sun Ying-sha. She's en route to winning her 3rd WTT Champions Macao title.
A long way to go after 31 minutes played. She spends a lot of time on court, 43-26. Again, other players who might have even been seeded in a quarterfinal might not score as well as Anna HURSEY just did. I'd be curious to hear Sun Ying-sha's thoughts after this match. Well, lucky us, it's a chance for us. We're gonna hear Sun Ying-sha down on court now.
Sun Ying-sha is a very popular winner here in the Infinity Arena. Congratulations, Sha, on winning. Tell us how you won that match against a talented young opponent who took a game from you.
恭喜莎莎晋级4轮的比赛，请和我们分享一下今天在被如此年轻的对手追回一局的情况下是怎么调整赢下比赛的呢？
我觉得首先确实，HURSEY来说非常年轻。 然后其实他可能打青少年的比赛更多一些，可能对于他来说并不是说有特别多的了解。但我觉得其实今天整场打完，我觉得他的球还是有一定的这种特点吧。所以说前2局自己也处于一个适应或者说在摸索的状态。然后到第3局到第4局以后，感觉自己的技战术方面，包括整体的节奏会更清楚一些。
So first of all, HURSEY is a very youthful player. She is very young, and she has only attended many of the matches for the youth. However, I am not quite familiar with her. After this match, I found that her shots were very special. She has a very special playing style. So in the first 2 sets, I was more devoted to adjust and adapt to the tempo of the match. Then in the 3rd and the 4th match, I gradually get adapted to it and find out my own tempo.
These fans can't wait to see you in action once again. In the next round, you will play against Bernadette Such, somebody you know very well. Give me your thoughts on her on that match.
下一场比赛将会对阵非常熟悉的斯索克斯。那么你对下一场的比赛有没有什么特别的想法呢？
觉得确实也时隔很久没有跟斯索克斯交手过，但当然我觉得他在欧洲 选手里面算实力非常强，而且整体的打法也是有一定的特点吧。但当然，其实还是希望自己回去能够好好准备吧，然后也是希望自己在澳门的比赛场上能够全力以赴打好每一场。
Yes, I haven't played against Bernie for quite a long time, and she is a very strong and competitive player among all the European players. And she do have a very special playing style. So I will get well prepared, and hopefully I can establish some great results here in Macau.
谢谢你，莎莎. Thank you very much, and good luck in the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Xia. Wow, that was fun. Good interview there from two very smart people, Sun-Ying Xia and John Dykes. Also our interpreter there. So.
影杀。